Okay, so in the last tutorial we made some particles that we're going to use as snow. Now we got to change the materials of the particles to make it look a little bit more snow-like. Okay, so we're going to do this just like we change any material in an object. If the plane is selected, okay, we're going to go into this circle button, okay, which stands for shading. And then we're going to go over here to materials, and we're going to add new. Okay, now this is going to be our snow. The first thing we want to do is change the color of the particle. It's pretty white right now, but if we slide all of these red, green, and blue to 1, it'll be completely white. Okay, if for some reason you wanted the particles to be a different color, like let's say you're making fireworks, this would be how you would change the color of those particles. The second thing that you want to do is you want to change the see-throughness of the particle. I set it about halfway. Now, I don't know how see-through snow actually is, but at 0.5, it has a nice kind of effect. The third thing we want to do is we want to change this material into a halo. Okay, and what this does, if you see in the picture, is it kind of turns it into a bunch of little circles of light. Okay, and that's the best way to make snow look right. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go under shaders. Okay, we're going to change the halo size. If you kept it at 0.5, okay, let's look at it now at 0.5. Okay, so I'm just going to increase my frames. I'm going to go until there's a certain amount of frames on the computer on the screen. Now you might want to try just typing in a frame. My computer doesn't do very well if I just skip over to frame like 200 or whatever, but yours might be able to handle that. Okay, so now that I'm on a frame where the snow is going to be in my mirror or in my camera window. Oops, I got to get rid of that background image that we used to make the tree. Okay, now if I render it, you can see what we were talking in terms of halo effect. The snow kind of looks like it's a bunch of glowing circles. Okay, so I don't think that's really what we want for snow, and we're going to fix that by taking the halo size from 0.5 and we're going to change it to 0.1. Okay, now if you look over here at the preview window, when I do that, that'll make the points much smaller. Okay. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the hardness all the way up. Okay, just turn that to 127. Okay, add you don't have to worry about. The rest of the stuff you don't have to worry about. Okay, so now let me make a couple more frames so that we've got more snow in the picture. Now if I render it, just to give a sense of what the snow looks like, we'll see that the points look much more like snow. We've got these kind of points which could look like snow falling at night. Okay, one more thing that we're going to want to do before the next tutorial, and that's unless you want the snow to not be at the beginning of the video, we kind of want to imply that it's been snowing the whole time. And so what we're going to do is this start frame, if you set this as negative, so let's say we set this as negative 100, okay, that means that when we go to frame 1, there's already a lot of snow there. Okay, it's already started to fall. Okay. And so we need it to even be further back. Let's set it to negative 300. Okay. So this means that at frame 1, there's already 300 worth of frames that's happened. And then we're going to change the end frame to 900. Actually, we can keep that at 600 because it's by the frame. Okay, so just keep that at 600. Okay, so now even when the movie starts, if you notice we're on frame 1, there's already a bunch of snow that's fallen. And that's because we want to imply that it's been falling already. The other thing you could do is you could start it at 0 and then start all the animation at a further frame. But it's easier to just have the effect start at a negative frame. Now you can't get back into that frame, but it does the effect. Okay, so now just like with the particles of the first tutorial, you can play around with these different sliders and the different buttons and tweak the effect to be what you want. In fact, that would be a good way to understand what each of the dimensions of the particles do. Okay.